Welcome back to Ben's Garage. In today's episode, video, installment, we have the CB radio. Now, some of you will have seen the video before where we tried tuning in my old CB radio to the new aerial we've got using a CB tuner, aerial tuner, an SWR meter. Now, I ordered that cheap and I think the video was like, don't buy second-hand crap. I ordered this off at Amazon and it wasn't a lot more than the second-hand one, and it works. You will be pleased to know. So we're going to get this rig, just pop it in the car loose, plug it in, get some power, and we'll see about tuning this aerial in, and hopefully all will be good in the world. I will put a thing in the description about tuning in your radio. I'm not going to go through it too much about what you got to do, and I'm not a radio expert. I've just picked up some things off of YouTube and a bit of research on the internet of how to tune your radio, your aerial. Basically, you tune your aerial in so your SWR is pretty much equal on channel 1 and channel 40. So your radio will work flawlessly throughout the whole range. If they're drastically out from the other, you can actually burn your radio out. So if you're installing a CB with an aerial, always best to get the aerial tuned using an SWR meter. It's not difficult, so you'll just need a meter and another cable. So yeah, we'll get this set up in the car and see what happens. Quite hot. You can see that on there. Channel 1. You're right to hold that for me, please. So, key the microphone, turn that to set.
Put the microphone down.
And then switch it to reference. Key the microphone again. We're getting about 1.1 on there, on channel 1. So now we're going to go to channel 40. Key the microphone, adjust to set, switch to reference, key the microphone, about 1.1, so they're exactly the same. Right, so that's all in the car. We've all tuned up. I did tune it up off camera. It was a little bit short, so I lengthened it and then it went all the other way around. So I've shortened it a little bit, and now channel 1 and channel 40 are about the same on the SWR meter. So we'll go for a little drive, and I'm not expecting great things because Tina's listening to the radio on my Texan shortwave radio, which does pick up CB frequencies because that's the 11 meter band, I believe. But it's not like a home CB station with a big aerial, so we'll see. Let's drive up the road and see what we can come up with. Calling all hobbits, calling all hobbits. Am I coming in loud and clear? Over.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can. So that's working all right. Yeah, so I'm coming through loud and clear on the radio then.
Yeah, I'm just playing with the aerial, trying to figure out where.
Calling all hobbits, calling all hobbits. Am I coming in loud and clear? Over.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, so I'm coming through loud and clear on the radio then.
Yeah, I'm just playing with the aerial, trying to figure out where's.
Calling all hobbits, can you hear me? Over.
Nothing this time.
Oh no.
Well, I'm just having a look at sunspots, because I know there were some radio blackouts overnight. I'm not seeing anything at the minute, but who's to know?
Let me just try again. Hello, can you hear me? Over.
No, nothing at the minute.
Are you still? Is it still indoors, the radio?
Are you talking on the radio?
Not at the minute, no.
Talk.
Hello, hello, can you hear me? I am at Reconnect Cemetery, over. Can you hear me? Over, over, over. Nothing?
No, we are still indoors because that's where we're recording. Do you want me to come out the front?
If you don't mind. Don't worry about recording it, just take it outside and see if it'll come through.
Yeah, okay, 1 sec. Alright, well, we're outside.
Are you still set on 26975?
Yeah.
Hello, hello, can you hear me? Over. Nothing?
No.
Hello, hello, 1212, 1212, over.
No.
I'll just try going up to the square and then I'll come back home. Hello, 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 can you hear me? Over. Nothing?
Nothing at the minute.
10-4, 10-4, are you there,
Hang
Hobbit?
on. I almost heard you then, I think.
Alright, could you take it outside?
Yep, 2 seconds. Okay, try again.
Hello, Hobbit, can you hear me? Over. Anything?
No.
Nothing at all. I am loud and clear at this end, obviously. Nothing.
No, I'm moving the aerial around, so I'm pointing it vaguely landing that way and the opposite way. And
Yeah, it might just be that it's line of sight and we've got too much between us.
probably.
So I shall make my way back home.
Alright, I shall turn this off.
Okay, thank you very much. So not great things for either of the radios. There'll be more about that in our conclusion. Right, so we're back home. As expected. Down the road she picked me up fine, absolutely no problem at all. And then I got up to Reconnect and there was nothing. But as I say, there's a lot of hills and a lot of trees, and the base station radio is not the best for receiving. Perhaps another CB unit would have been better, or a proper base station, but we're not going down that road. If you're in convoy, these are going to be fantastic. And this P&I radio, although it's cheap, I mean, even the handset feels quite good quality. You've got your channel up and down buttons, you've got your auto squelch button on the top, and it really does feel quality for the price. The screen's nice and clear. Very good bit of kit. I will put a link in the description if you're interested. I've got a P&I CB radio and I've got a P&I mag mount aerial. I don't know if I would ever put an aerial on the back of the car, because to me, having it up on the roof in the centre, you're using the roof as like a plane, aren't you? You're going to get further distance. So I know I have seen a lot of Range Rovers where there's a bracket you can put just on the tailgate side, and they put an aerial on the back there, which is ideal if you're going under a lot of trees. You don't want to be hitting your aerial in the trees and stuff. But the lower down you have your aerial, the less effective it's going to be, basically, because it'll only transmit one way because it can't transmit through the car. But yeah, fairly good. We will be doing some more testing with this in future videos, especially if we get out off-roading with some like-minded souls with CB radios. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.